Hello and welcome to Codeweaver Plays Games. So, today we're going to do something a little bit different. And I'm just checking my audio levels here. I'm going to play a little bit of The Climb. So, I decided I needed to start doing a little exercise. I'm going to see if I can do this semi-regularly. I probably won't stream it all, but I quite like this game. It's very soothing and relaxing for me, even when it gets a little panicky. Let's just get right into it. So, I don't often stream. Let me see. Hang on a second. I just got to adjust my microphone levels here. Testing. We'll see how well this works. I don't often stream the Oculus because it's just a little bit harder to set up. Yeah, okay, there we go. And as soon as I step away, you should be able to see me unimpeded in the space. All right, so let's see if we can make this work. So this is a game that I have on the Quest 2, and I actually don't know if it's on the original Quest, but it's at least on the Quest 2. And I am going to be climbing a mountain. Now, obviously, I have two controllers here. I'm going to have hands in a moment. I'm a little rusty at this, so what we're going to do is we're going to start through with practice and go through the tutorial so you can see what this is all about for those of you who have not seen this before. I don't have a camera on myself because I look goofy when I'm prancing around in my gear, and I don't even have a camera on. When let's see, can I do this? There we go. Practice, basic tutorial, please. Save point is represented by a snap hook that can be activated by touching it in case you fall down. You'll go back to the save point. The further your hands are away from your body, the more stamina is drained. Alright. I don't normally have a camera on me at the best of times, although I've been thinking of starting to use that.
Welcome to our touch controller tutorial. This one's for learning the basics. First, try looking around. Notice how your hands move with the position of your touch controllers.
Sure.
As you climb, you need to be aware of your stamina. The amount of stamina for each hand is displayed on the hand itself.
Okay.
Okay. To take hold of a grip, use your left or right grip control. Each control maps directly to the hands you see. The distance you are from the wall depends on how far your touch controllers are from your body. Try this out by moving your touch controllers backwards and forwards.
All right. Now, the environment here is super, super simple. It ends up looking a little bit prettier in the main game. This is just a test environment, and that's fine. I seem to vaguely recall there's a way to
take hold of a grip, use your left or right grip control. Each control maps directly to the hands you see.
Now, there should be a button to recenter, and that is not it. Press and hold both triggers to resume. That's fine. How about this? Nope, that was clearly not what I intended to do. All right. Okay. There we go. It's pressing down on the thumbstick. And the reason for that is because I do have standing room, a fair bit of standing room to walk around my space. But you can see that those are, in fact, the boundaries of my immediate room. I've got enough to move around in. I want to be able to move around freely without smacking into things, so I want to recenter so that my active climbing environment is roughly in front of me while I'm in the center of the room. That's all I'm really doing there, sort of a calibration so that I move around in the space. I'm going to be mostly using my hands, so I don't need to walk around so much, which works well. You can do this sitting. I think it's more fun this way, so let's do this. Let's.
The hand that holds onto a grip loses stamina, while
Yeah.
the one that is not holding gains stamina.
Okay, yeah.
While you lose stamina, you start to sweat. Your heartbeat increases and your hands start to tremble.
All right. that's fine.
When your stamina is depleted, you will fall. You can improve stamina by chalking your hands. If
Oh.
your hands are chalked, your stamina drains slower and regains faster. Chalk your right hand by holding the chalk button and shaking the controller.
Okay, the
The
chalk.
sound will inform you once chalking is complete.
Chalk is, I think, the grip button on the side. So, yeah, there we go.
Chalk your left hand with the left chalk button. The status of your chalk is displayed on each hand. Hold on to the grip again and see how stamina drains more slowly now.
Yep.
Grip with both hands to regain stamina. You must rest occasionally to regain stamina. Chalk depletes as you climb with every grip you touch. Less chalk leaves you with stamina faster and regain it more slowly.
Okay.
Now look up and find the checkpoint flag. This shows you where the section
Yeah,
ends.
up there. Okay.
Great. Now try climbing higher.
All right.
Let's get to the save point. Hold on to a grip and push or pull yourself in the direction you want to move. You're doing really well. You've reached a save point. If you fall after this, we'll restart back here.
Perfect. All right. So now I know how to basically do this, and I'm basically hand over handing in the middle of my room
Some
here.
grips are just out of reach.
Got crossed hands
Press your
here.
arms to get to this one. Holding a grip that's too far from your body can decrease stamina.
Now, obviously, some of these orientations of the hands are a little bit unrealistic, and that's mostly for gameplay reasons, which is why they probably didn't. They decided not to try to IK the elbows into place and the like. I would expect that in eventually more advanced versions of this game, you would have effectively a full body avatar, even if a lot of it was animated or fake, or at least the arms, because you could probably IK the arms. But that being said, I don't need to. My arms are actually crossed in real life as I'm holding on to this. I can probably switch them by going let go and grab, and re-grab. And there we've switched arms. I'm going to reach up. Oh, my goodness, that was quite a reach.
Also lean your body to get those really difficult grips.
Yeah, which I just did, in fact. Okay, I see. Okay, so there, and there. Right. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and
Sometimes they're
hold.
quite complex. If you get lost, press the hint button to see your route.
Oh, the hint button. What's the hint button? Oh, it's the top of the 2 buttons on the controller.
Looks like you need to get around this corner. Try leaning your body around it.
All right. So I see. Okay. So I gotta lean my body around, and yeah. So as I swing my hands off to the right, my body implicitly goes off to the left, which means I can then look around. All right. So hold, lean a little bit just to see what I'm looking at, and then bring my arm around and up and then grab. Except now, oh no, it's giving me new markers. Okay.
Again, lean your body around the corner.
Kind of did that without leading around the corner, but that's okay. This is not my first time playing this. I don't know if that's obvious to anyone, but I did need the refresher because it's been a while. Whoa.
Press the jump button to leap in the direction you're looking.
Oh God.
You need to release the grip button to grab the new grip.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Lose stamina
Alright.
by jumping or falling.
Okay, so here we go. And the recommendation to chalk there, my hands are now chalked, so I think I'm okay. So I'm gonna have to go, okay, so here we go. I'm gonna let go with this hand, grab this one with my left. Now I'm gonna have to get up there. Now jump is the lower of the 2 buttons, which means I don't want my thumb anywhere near that until I'm ready. Now I don't think I can do this just by throwing myself down and hitting and then letting go. Let me just try that. If I reach my hands down and let go, oh, that works.
Looking into the direction you want to go and pushing yourself off from the wall.
Okay.
Release the hand you pushed with and reach out to take another grip. Before jumping, make sure your body is not too close to the wall.
Push and release to jump. Where am I supposed to get to from here? Oh God, over there, okay. Now if I do this, I could probably go down and down with my arms like that to launch myself over to the side. I'm trying to do this without using the button because I find it a little bit more immersive, but I don't know if I can pull it off. So here goes. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, that was exciting. Oh, got the heart racing a little bit. All right, here we go. We are all the way to the top.
Place both hands on the ledge and pull yourself up by pushing down on the controllers.
And we're here.
Congratulations! Remember, here at the checkpoint, we pause time until you're ready to move on. This tutorial is now complete.
Sweet. Okay, now before I put that into practice, I'm going to go back into practice and go into the advanced tutorial because I'd like to have all of these features sort of available to me.
Tutorial for touch controls. Here, you'll learn about some of the more challenging skills you need to master.
Okay.
First, let's get to the save point.
Grab all the way up to there, yeah, and we can do that. Okay, I'm going to quickly recenter myself, recenter the world around me so that I'm sitting in the middle of my room. Let's walk around my space just to make sure I'm roughly centered. And to do that, I'm going to walk over until my guardian shows up. There's my guardian. And so, is that roughly in the center of the room? I could stand right about here, there, and recenter. There we go, that'll do. Just make sure I do that every now and again, just so that when I'm flailing my arms around like a complete loon, I don't accidentally smash my hand through the wall, because that would be inconvenient. So, here we go. Grab, 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 and I'm trying.
Drains more quickly on technical grips than on normal grips. You can maintain stamina by holding the trigger about halfway to max.
Oh yeah, so check this.
Until you find the correct range.
Check this. As I'm wiggling my trigger, that little puck is moving up and down. And if I have them fully pulled down, I can hold a grip with two hands just fine. But if I hold with one, it drains energy. But if I go up just a little bit, that little puck turns blue, and now I can hold on with one hand. So this is one of these little micro-control game mechanics. That means that if I want to grab onto those little ledges, I'm going to have to do this careful grab. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to do that with my right hand first, then move over, grab, get it centered. And I will get faster at this. And almost
Grips won't hold for long, so make sure you know your path before starting.
almost no energy loss, so that's good. And of course, if I wanted to chalk my hands while sitting here, I need to buy myself some time because I gotta let go with one hand. So I can do this, do the shock shake, re-grab, center the puck. That's basically a half trigger pull, and now both of my hands are chalked. Okay. Oh. I lost energy. I'm not sure why I lost energy. I guess those grips are slippery. That's fine.
Clean these ledges to get a secure grip.
Yes,
Put down the grab buttons and
that's
hold
why.
here until the grip has been cleaned completely.
See some of
Afterwards, you need to grab it again to get a grip.
yeah. So that's basically what I did a few seconds ago. So the problem is some of those are breakable ledges, and it doesn't matter whether or not I have them a half puck. I'll eventually slip off them, or a half trigger. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's a problem, and I vaguely recall what I do here is I need to be able to brush those. I can't grab that. I don't remember how to brush them though. Now maybe if I carefully balance, there's a thing I need to do. There we go. I remember that from elsewhere. I'll probably learn that technique a little later on. But basically, in order to do this, hold on with one hand, try to grab it, it'll fail, but then you can wiggle your hand around to brush it off, and then it becomes a grip you can actually use. Like that. Okay. Now I gotta reach over and brush it with my other hand without letting go of my first hand, so this is quite delicate. Oh, whoa, Okay, just, you see, when you panic, you're quite likely to grab with full trigger, which then immediately starts draining your stamina. So you do have to have a little bit of thought when you're doing this. A little bit of good reaction time to... There we go. And this is going to be wild once we get to actual exoskeletal gloves, right? Okay, okay, I'm going to switch hands and then balance my grip. So here we go. Letting go and, yeah. Alright. Because I wanted to switch hands.
Toxic grips affect your stamina in a negative way.
Okay. See if we can't throw ourselves up a little ways before we're forced to grab. I did, but it was painful. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to hold here for a moment. 1, 2, grab, and then up.
Use the rewind button once per climb to move yourself back to the last checkpoint. Let's do that now.
Oh, neat, okay.
That's it. Well done. You've completed our advanced tutorial.
Okay. Now that I'm ready on that, let's actually start to go into some of these areas. I'm going to start with the bay. I'm going to start with easy. Whew. As you can see, I've gotten some pretty good scores on this, but it was a while ago. And I just want to do this partially for the exercise because it does get you moving around a little bit. But also for the scenery. This is quite lovely and kind of serene. Now, to give you an idea of what this feels like to be standing here, oh wow, to be actually standing here viewing this through the Oculus lenses, through the Quest 2 lenses, in 3D. This is an earlier game, so far enough out, I'm pretty sure that's actually a static backdrop, or at least cutouts, billboards, if you will. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But it is very pretty at distance, and it's a little hard to tell that the far things might not be fully 3D, but the nearer things definitely are, and that depth that I'm feeling right down there definitely is. I'm not sure how much of this is either billboard or like a sky sphere, except that I know that as I go higher, this stuff starts to fall below us, and it is properly 3D. So let's take a look at this as I'm standing on this platform and looking at that, and I will look down on this from above. It is very pretty. Please don't get me wrong. This is quite a lovely environment to be in. Now I'm looking sideways at this mountain, and that looks like quite the precipice, and that definitely has this. You can see the parallax as I move my head, right? This is a three-dimensional mountain that I'm about to climb. And now you can see this isn't just an icy tutorial anymore. I'm really wondering about some of the technical aspects of this game. So they did really well, given that this isn't connected to my computer getting horsepower from it. This is entirely standalone on the Quest. I can take this anywhere, and that's quite nice. Let's give this a go. All right, so we're gonna rocket up this first section because we don't need to preserve that much stamina. Now we have, because I can grip with two hands, I don't need to worry about sort of gripping halfway and having to focus on that. So that's good. Now I have a couple of different directions we could go. I'm gonna go sideways instead of up because I think it might be an interesting route. All right, so I'm just hand over handing. I'm trying to look at my hands more than I normally would doing this so you can see what I'm doing. But normally I would do this partially with one of my hands obscured, because I can, for example, let go with one hand and reach over with the other. My left hand right now is still way back on that rock face, way over there, because that's where I'm literally reaching to. And I would normally move in this fashion, at least somewhat, until I got to a complicated bit. But it's more interesting to see what my hands are doing, I think. Okay. I can't go down any further. I'm going to go up over here, and up, and give myself a marker. Okay, let's go halfway on the puck, halfway on the grip, and shake. Halfway on this and shake. Now without the chalk, it just means that my stamina runs out super fast. That's what the tutorial said. And so we're going across this beam that's been wedged in the rock. Now can we go over? No. Let's practice a little bit of leaping. Whoa! Okay. All right, let's try this again. Okay. You do have to, in order to do this without the jump button, because there is a jump button you can do, so you don't have to move your arms. Quite as much anyway. But in order to do that with a jump button, I actually have to come way out with the motion of my hands to get it to register. So let's do this one more time. Didn't quite make it. So that's judging how far up I can get on the leap. But you know what? I'm going to stop with that kind of leaping unless I have to, because it's not quite as serene. And I will have to at some point anyway. So, always different ways to go. I could literally leap across and go to that section of the wall, or I could go up on the recommended path. No, I don't want to rewind. I want to, where's the button? It's that one. Is to just say I go up and then leap over. But as you can see, I can leap back to that lower trail, in fact. So let me try to do that. Here we go. Oh, you can see some of the popping in of the resolution as my perspective changes. That's unfortunate. But anyway, here we go. Hooah! Huh. All right. So amusingly, I missed my mark, but then it thought I was falling because I was effectively launched into that cubbyhole space. Oh well, game's not perfect, but that's okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. A little bit less dramatic here. Hooah. Nope. Okay. A little out of practice. That's all right. Here we go. One more time. Down and over, and that is really hard to do down. It's easy to leap across. It's somewhat harder to leap down. Let's see if we can leap over to there. All right, here we go. Hooah. Okay, got one. Oh. Nope. All right. Bit of reaction time. Here we go. Hooah. Oh, I got one. I got the other. Okay. Oh. Okay. Both on a stable grip. Because that small one I don't think is a stable grip. Let me prove that. No, it's a stable grip. I don't know what it was complaining about, but that's okay. I'm just fine. Okay. Ooh, overhand. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, now I am literally dangling over open space here, and it feels like I'm dangling over open space. All right, this may not be the way it wants me to go, but I'm going this way anyway. You do have a certain amount of free form unless you're in a mode, I guess, that requires you to take a certain path. All right. Oh my God. Like, I could not do this in real life, at least not without a million years more training than I think I could actually muster. Like, I love the experience of this kind of thing, but the only thing saving me from screaming like a child is the fact that I know there's a floor beneath me, and even then, this is kind of intense. All right, here we go. Up, and then up, and then up, and up. But I'm just going to do this rapid fire. See, I got a different perspective on that village now, and so that is properly done. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. I can't go that way, but I can go this way. And if I were to go down just for giggles, you can see that this, whoops, whoa. Let all the stamina resolve itself. That's where I could have come around from the bottom, so I'm actually backtracking on a trail. That's fine. All right, so here we go, and up onto this platform, which is the partway mark. All right, let's chalk up the hands while we can. All right, reach out, grab that. Let's just get on with this. Up and up and up. All right, whew. Nothing down into the valley there. It's one of those things where if I were really climbing this, I might pull myself off this rock and just go sit at the end there and have a picnic. But of course the game isn't about that, so you can't actually leap off onto anywhere there isn't really chalk spots. Ooh. Oh God. Okay. Oi. Okay. Here we go. Whew. Got it. All right. Getting a little better at those arm swing based launches. Now, can I go that way? I don't think I can. So it's got to be this way. Now, as I'm adjusting, there is a little bit of popping as I reach for a rock, and it sort of glues my hand to the rock, because then it reorients me according to where my two hands are, right? And so part of that little pop that you see is just my re-gripping. I'm not sure if they could have done that smoother, because if they'd done it smoother, then there would be a motion that's not really controlled by the motion of your body, which can make some people ill, although arguably you could say that a lot of this is going to make some people ill. And also it going slower means it wouldn't feel quite as responsive. And I don't ever really feel in this game like anything's not responsive. Sometimes these leaps, I'm not going to do a leap, I'm just going to grab. Sometimes these leaps are okay, a little more janky than I'd like, partially because I'm unpracticed, partially because it has to do those launches very, very carefully. Having written, I'm going to have to partial puck, partial grip on the left while I shake my right. Same thing in reverse. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay, a lot of things to coordinate. Having done a little bit of programming work on this kind of stuff, detecting the motion of a controller to the point of being able to throw something, even if it's throwing yourself, doing that reliably in an intended direction is not easy. It's very easy to do badly. It's very hard to get it really reliably, so I'm always impressed when it can be done. Now, do I want to go up there and through that upper layer of rock, or do I want to go this way? See, I've got an alternate route here. I should probably go here just to set that marker up. Well, I could go down. I am kind of curious what's over here, though. Right? Now, is that a path forward, or is that considered a path back to a route I didn't take? Let's use the pathing. It's suggesting going that way, so that's suggesting that that's an alternate route that I could have taken up, and not one that I want to necessarily go back to. And that's fine. That is totally fine. So let's just carry on. Reach. Oh, before my energy runs out. That was bad. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Calm. All right. It's easier to be calm when you can get a double grip, because then you're not trying to scramble for getting this half grip. All right. Even though you can hang on with the half grip indefinitely on solid ledges. All right. So here we go. We're going back around here again. And now we're going to go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and wah. Marker B. Check that out. We're well above the village now. Let me see another chunk of the village over here. Some lovely pagodas up on the mountain. Oh. You said it, buddy. All right. Oh, some optical popping in of items. You know what? You start noticing that when you study this long enough. Oh, well. I'm not too worried. It's still beautiful. And up and up and up and up. And we're just going to keep hand over handing all the way up here. Okay. Okay. Kind of curious as to what's over here. Okay, there's nothing further that direction. So this is all just tiny grip, larger grips. Now, of course, the more difficult climbs will have a lot more partial grips with crap on them. Let's just slowly move over there, yeah, with that half grip relaxed sort of pose. And I'm hooked up. Now up. Now, here's a thing. I don't think I can leap myself over there. I might be able to if I were really good, but I think what it's intending me to do is go right the way around. So let's actually do that. It's kind of more lovely anyway. So there we go. And then here, and here, 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 and here, and I'm losing my grip. Time to... Okay. Chalk up my hands. Oh, okay. I have to reach around this, I think. So let's see, because I don't think I can go, yeah, that's just back. Meaning all the way over. Can I, okay, here we go. Ready? Partial grip. Let go. Lean way over, and I find the other grip. Okay, got a checkpoint. And then up, up, and up, up. Reach up to the top, and you said it, buddy. Woo-hoo. Now, fortunately, we don't have to climb all the way back down again, although that would be kind of fun. So, here's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, I didn't have a very good time on that, but I'm not actually after times. Oh, I guess that wasn't bad. All right, so let's go back into the bay. In fact, back into Zen Bay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another route and I'm going to try to do it more quickly. Whew. Get the blood pumping a little bit, you know what I mean? Occasionally taking a glance at my chat room. No one is in the chat room, but that's okay. Oh. For some reason, I'm not getting audio through... Testing, testing. No. That's very unfortunate. I thought I was going to get audio of the game through to the Twitch stream, but it's not being captured. Still haven't figured out if there's a sensible way to do that. I thought it would have done it through the Chromecast. Let me see if I turn on, I don't know why this would matter, but let me see if I can. Testing. Yeah, really unfortunate. It's hard enough to be able to get the video cast, but for some reason, let's see here. Seeing if I can figure out any audio properties. Huh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly throw on my headphones to see if I'm properly capturing this. All right. All right, so this is coming through my PC. I had to do a little bit of on-the-fly fiddling with one of the audio settings to force my computer's audio through to a microphone that I'm not technically using for output, just so that OBS can capture it as sort of a false device and then tell OBS to capture from that device specifically. And it seems, miracle upon miracles, to have actually worked. So now you can actually hear the audio, which means that you probably didn't hear any of the audio during the tutorial. Maybe I'll go through the tutorial again another time, but I'm certainly not going to redo it now. last thing I have to do is to wipe the lenses on my Quest because now they are a little bit of perspiration on them, which is making visibility slightly tricky. Fortunately, nice cloth for that, and I am done. I can get right back into this thing. All right, let's see if we can. All right, quick check to see if the audio. Fiddle with my settings just one more time. All right, let's get right back into this, since I seem to have fixed the audio problem. Right, we are going into Zenbei. Except it says it's still loading, so hopefully it's actually legitimately still loading. And I think it seems to have stalled, so let's try that again. Oh, I didn't play, that's weird. Alright, never mind. Alright, so once again, you can see here. It's really unfortunate you didn't hear all the tutorial, most likely. We'll have to see how that turns out. But in any case, we are back. And I'm just going to get myself centered in my space again. And turn around. That's actually not bad. Okay, so we're going to try to book it up this thing a little bit faster this time. See if we can take a slightly different route. Here we go. Up this time. Now this mountain is nice in that the routes are not particularly challenging once you know the mechanics. All right. All right. Now that I'm here, I'm going to quickly give myself some chalk. Reach. Up, over, right. Down and under to get to this next section, so up. Moment. I wonder where the other rope comes from exactly, but that's okay. So now that we're here, this particular, alright, so let's do a recenter here. Come on. Recenter. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. There are challenges here which involve doing this with no chalk, basically challenging you to do it both fast and without error and with your stamina gradient crazy. Over, then go down. Over here. This is that other route that I didn't take the last time that I was speculating as to where it came from. Okay. Over and grab, that's fine. Alright. And then, can I just reach? No, I can't. Here we go. Did not get the launch. That's the downside to not using the button. There we go. Oh. going to do the move the arms method of throwing yourself. Make sure to have good wide arms. Otherwise, you just drop. Down, so we're going up. Right, there we go. Around, mark, and then up, all the way. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Almost ran out of stamina there. Okay. Over, up, here. Shake hands. Chopped. Okay, here we go. Let's go this way. We'll go I'm going to do partial grips on these because they're tiny. I'd forgotten this rope was even here. It's telling me my rope is that way. Interesting, so you can come under that ledge. Okay, so here we go. We can go around, but we're going to try to do a leap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do it. Oh my god, we've never done that before. Around to this corner. And then up. I'm going to try to go around the corner. There we go. Around, up,
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo indeed. And now you get the full audio experience of the goofiness that I'm up to here. Now there's quite a few different variations in how you can do that climb. I showed you 2. There's at least 2 paths I think I probably haven't taken. And you're basically free to climb wherever there's chalk. Right, so let's mark that down for the history books. Let's go on to the second section. Where's our... Here we go. Nice. I'll take that. Alright, so going to the menu. Interestingly, all of the triggers for pulling the buttons aren't on trigger, they're on the A button, which is a little annoying. I wish they just had triggers to activate these menus. For me, it's a little counterintuitive because most of the apps that I work with now are all Zen Bay, no, Flame Bay is hard, Temple Bay is medium. So we're going to do Temple Bay, and we'll see how I feel about this. That's a weird texture. Everything's upside down. Why is everything upside down and backwards? That is a weird glitch. Alright. So I'm back here again, only... Are the routes different? Let's find out, shall we? Alright. Over here. Okay. Quickly maneuvering my way up the surface. Let's put a marker here. Isn't that interesting? There appears to be a route that goes up here. Let's see if we can risk this. It's going to require a bit more traveling, and you can see actually that's going to be a problem. What I really want to do is this. Because I want to reach here with this hand and have the distance to get to this one. I'm going to feather that with that tiny grip. The way that could have stopped myself on the way down there. Did not work. Okay, let's try that again. Partial grip. Partial grip. Partial grip. Partial grip. Full grip. Okay. There's definitely a different lock face. Now I could go. So there's a lower route there, but I think it's wanting me to go up. Let's get a measure. Yeah, so it wants me to go up. So that other route down there is just another way to get up here. So here we go. Okay. Oh, that's a hell of a thing. We could go up and over around that way. Or we could go and leap over to the pillar. Guess which goofy thing I'm going to try. Okay, go, got it. Carefully feather that grip. I'm not wasting energy. Alright. I don't know if I've ever done this particular route before. Oh my god, I'm on a stalactite hanging out over open rock, open death. Oh, it's wild. Oh, check that out actually. On that lower route, you can leap over and around the lower base of that. That's another route that I could take. Alright, let's go over, reach. Just go down here quickly and walk into this. Okay. Now grab here, here. Okay, check that action out. Okay. I need most of my grip to do this, so here's the thing. I've got to... I could go up and over, but I kind of want to go this way, but that requires me doing this kind of nonsense. I'm going to pull that trigger only halfway and keep it floating while I'm moving my hands and panicking. And occasionally losing sight because I put my head through a rock wall. That's one of the downsides to this, is if you actually put your hands through the rock wall. Oh my god. Some of the textures have gotten flipped upside down. I wonder how that happened. Wow. I don't know if that's just in this playthrough that this has started happening, or whether or not there's something that I'll have to reinstall the app. But all that's saying is please move your head out of the object, essentially. But unfortunately, that happens more often than you might think, and you're still grabbing stuff, but everything goes black. I wish they'd had another mechanism for countering that than just having the head second black. But what are you gonna do? All right, here we go. Nope, halfway grip. Halfway grip. Halfway grip. Okay. Now I have to do this halfway grip while I'm looking around. Okay. Oh, that's messy. Okay, can I do that leap? Right, here we go. Go, grab, please grab. Okay, yep. Ooh, that was tense. Let's lock ourselves in. Up. Up where we want to go, I think so. These are tiny handles. There are people, I'm sure, who can power through this like craziness. Okay. I can't go up and over to that marker, so I have to go down around that marker. The problem is I'm way up here, so I either have to drop myself down or launch myself sideways. I think I'll think I'll drop myself down, which means I want to go here and then let go, get my hands in place. So I'm going to do this, get my hand pre-clamped, and then drop. Okay. Oh wow, and that's literally just A. I have to get to B and then probably up to the top there. This is probably going to be my last climb this evening because I'm feeling that burn. Literally mostly just getting upper body movement, although I am standing and moving my legs around a bit. But it's still pretty intense. Okay, let's recenter, thank you. Actually, let's get a view on where my guardian is, just recalibrate. Okay, I'm a little close to one wall. I want to be roughly about here, and then recenter. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Here we go. Up. So we're up to again, so let's do that while I'm here. Eye on my energy use. Okay, here we go. Keep in motion. Oh, jeez. Basically, I re-grabbed, and every time I'm re-grabbing, I'm losing stamina. Alright. That one's a half grip. Alright. Lock in. Trying to use as many double hand grabs as I can. This was a sideways grab. Some sort of a flute. Flute? Chimney flute? Yeah. Okay, looking around. There's some across. Okay. Get some relaxing going on. Over to here. Walk in. Okay, where are we going here? Where do we want to go? Up. I don't even know how I get to B that way, but I think up would take me to... I can take the upper route because I've done a lot of underhangs already. You know, I kind of mix it a little bit, so... But, let's go up. Some chalk. Clearly, I have no big knowledge for actual climbing. I've done a little bit of rock climbing and very low terminology anymore. Oh, isn't this interesting? Let's re-grab. Now, thing is, that's where B is, but I have no. It doesn't look like I have any way to get there directly. So isn't that curious? All right, well, let's follow this around. Lock myself into here. Oh, I see what's happening. We're actually going under. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright. Over. Walk in. Literally hand over handing. Quite dramatically in my room. I'm really glad nobody can see me. Now that other path probably goes around from the other side, maybe. But, you can grab almost anything as long as you use that little grip. Now, do I want to go up? Oh, that's where I could have gone. Oh, okay. No, that's where I did go up and over, but I somehow missed the handle. Oh, because I said I didn't want to go under the arch. That's where that comes from. Okay, that's fine. Let's just hand over hand and get myself in. Good position down here. Long reach. Let's just get up on the platform. We're climbing this chimney. I don't know which side, so let's find out. All the way up and back. And lock in. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. Oh, I see. So I can go up and over that mound. Oh, I see. Let's pre-clamp, grab, relax, switch hands. Can I? I think I can. Nope. So somehow I grabbed in a situation where I lost my ability to get to have my head outside the beam. I'm gonna try that again. Oh, it was probably in that thing. Can I? Oh, I did it, but it got me in a really weird angle. So I had to move my hand around until I could, with my finger halfway in the trigger, until I could figure out how to get my head to not intersect with the rock. That is a hard crevasse to squeeze through and not get your head locked behind you. So maybe I won't take that route again. I'm not going to blame anybody but myself for doing something that crazy. Now the problem is, where do I go from here? I'm going to get the help on this. Oh, it actually wants me to go the other way. Oh, I see. Oh, jeez. Almost lost my balance there. Can I do a leap backwards, actually? Let's try this. No, I cannot make that leap, or at least I was unable to make that leap myself. Try one more time. Here we go. Yes, just 1 second. It is doable. By people better than me. Alright. So this is definitely hand over hand, hand over hand, get locked, get locked in, hand over hand, keep in motion is actually a good way to get a great distance with very little energy. Interesting. I wonder if there's anything down here. It's just another route. Because there are occasional Easter eggs in here. Nope. I think it's just another way to leap across to get into this path. Because there's my path up. Okay, that's fine. That's a hell of a thing. Alright. Sorry, where was I? That's menu, bay. Alright. You know what? I'm going to do the temple bay medium again because I don't think I have the energy to do another, to do one that's even harder. But I will try to do this one by a different route. No, I went that way last time, so let's just get right on with this. Let's see if I can... fairly fluidly. At least that moves fluidly. Okay, so it kind of went on a similar route to the one I did last time. That's unfortunate. Here, and then reach across this side. Cross my hands. Alright. Let's go up. Up and back. Up. Accidentally grabbed something, pulled myself into the rock face. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Up. Oh. Okay. There we go. And up. Be able to get down to there. Let's try that. Right. Half grab, reach out, grab my hand, go. Yes. Where do I go from here? Can you tell me? It can't tell me, and I don't know why. Okay, but I'm presuming up there. It's interesting that there's stuff down there, right? I don't know how we've gotten there. Okay, let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, so down. Down, down, down. It's not telling me where to go from here. So we're figuring this out on our own recognizance. Except I can't do that with that hand. Oh boy. Okay, so grip, go. Okay. I am off the beaten path here, I tell you. going to be tricky. Ooh, I did not expect that. I've just come right back down around the mountain again because that's the stalactite I came off of earlier. That's why it's not letting me check in. Oh, well, I've gone and done this goofy, haven't I? Oh, well, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this backwards. Just set ourselves our own little personal challenge. We're doing this chunk of the mountain backwards. Nope. I have no idea where I am, but if I grab here and then ask it for where I'm supposed to be going, that's going to give me a proper answer. I was supposed to go up, I wasn't supposed to go down. So, interestingly, I'm willing to bet that the other route is to come along that bottom edge. Or maybe it was down on that bottom edge. Actually, that's how I got to A. So I actually made a circle up into A over there, and then across here, and then drop right back down into it, proving you can go in circles. Alright, that's fine. This is going to be a speed run by any measure. Achievements there, got 250 save points encountered. And up here, up, and it's saying go that way. What if I want to go that way? Let's try that. Was I tried to drop onto the ledge, missed the one I was after, grabbed another one but couldn't recover fast enough. So I was trying to do basically that, something like that anyway. Hand over hand over hand. Alright, reach. Reach from there. I can't go up. Moving from side to side, lock myself in. And that was just running out of stamina. I just couldn't keep up the pressure. And that's fine, because I'm not chalking my hands properly. I'm trying to do this fast rather than elegantly, so I gotta stop doing that crap. Whoa! Yeah. Alright, chalk Let's go back down here. Partial grip. Shake your hands, partial grip. Alright, hand over hand. Over hand, over hand. My arms are tired tonight. Okay. And let's just double check everything. Yeah, we're good. Still good. Go. You know, I mean, yes, I'm just moving around in my room. Yes, I'm really only lifting my hands and controllers on the end of my hands and my arms. But it still builds up a bit of a sweat if you stay energetic about it. It'd be interesting, actually, to come up with a way of doing this. Maybe if I could get like wrist weights to sort of increase the amount of effort it takes to do this, because I'm not really much of a weights guy. I don't find that engaging as an activity. But if I were doing this and I had extra resistance to help build up muscle mass or whatever, I could see this being an exercise routine I could do. Okay, yeah, granted, real rock walls, get out in the outdoors, etc. But I can do this in a home. They don't require a lot of specialized equipment. Last time I did not go up this side. Except for specialized equipment having a Quest 2. Careful. I'm going to go up and over that, around that direction this time. Which means I'm going to do this. Cross over. Good time. Okay. Keeping it in motion fairly quickly. So we're trying to do that. I almost toppled over on my feet. Oh. All right. Well, this has been code we replaced by Climb on the Quest 2. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in my next